Hi Kiwi! Mere seconds after the last recording ended, we're picking up where we left off, we're healed up, and we're ready to explore the rest of those mines. I don't think having Charbaka in front is good for that location, though. So we'll go back to having Lemonade lead, and Lotad is absolutely destroying things in there, so we're going to keep him going for a bit. Oh, well, they're tempting me, I may as well. Let's see what this Fusion Swarm has to offer. Alright, it's just going to be a bunch of Diveals. Then I think the plan here is let's Icicle Dart all of them if I can. And I'm going to switch out to Gooby Tooby so I can stack Conductive. Oh, right, they have Ice Resistance, I forgot. Lame. Undertow just seems like a really bad move, honestly. I've seen it caught... It so consistently hurts my opponent rather than me that I have just chosen to never use it. But anyway, let us see what we're gonna do next. Icicle Dart, they resist that, so I guess we'll spit and just deal some damage, and we will use Battery on Scubalrus. Oh, actually I didn't even notice, it's pretty low on HP. Well, Battery did less damage than expected, so still for the best, I suppose. Now, if either of these guys hit me with any water-type move on Gooby Tooby, they're going to have a bad time, because then I'll get multi-target on him. Okay, they really want Diveal number 2 to be Ice-type, apparently. Whatever, each their own, I guess. We'll Sonic Boom and just do some damage on all of them. Try and get some Conductive off on whoever I can. And hope at least one of them attacks me, so I can get Conductive on our multi-target. So that'll speed this along right quick. Alright. Fortunately, it chose the right one to attack there, but maybe it'll attack. Nope. They're almost too intelligent. Alright, we'll keep Sonic Boom, and another Battery on Diveal number 2 should knock it out. Conductive knocks it out there, and then Sonic Boom finishes off Diveal 3. And then we see whatever comes as our next monster opponent. Enemy Scubalwings. Alright, obviously Scubalrus, but who is Winx? I don't know, it's an Earth type. I don't think it's the broken Hourglass monster, so I'm not sure. Let's try and flinch this guy with Icicle Dart, I guess. My accuracy down is probably going to make that miss, but that's fine. And then... Battery. I think Battery is the call here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do Battery again. Turns it into a glass type, but we'll start inflicting resonance, and that should knock it out pretty quickly. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. Okay, goodbye Lemonade. It's an ice type and a glass type right now, so I need things that can break it. Or we just switch out to Lotad and let him boil this guy alive, which I think is my preferred option right now. Battery isn't effective. Glass types will insulate my electric type. What about Superheated Fist? Does that do anything? No. Bite? Bite will shatter it. Let's do it. I feel like Shatter may be bad for me more than him. Wow, it's strong. Yeah, okay, so Glass Shards hurt anyone that does melee attacks. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leech this, because it's a projectile, and Gooby Tooby will switch out to Bombardier, which normally is bad because it's going to use, like, water-type moves. But the reason for this is I'm going to try and Pustule Bomb it and try and... We're just going to kill this by damage over time effects, pretty much. Boil would knock me out if I used it, so I'm going to switch this guy out to Bonnevin for now. Bonnevin can tank a couple hits, and we'll use Pustule Bomb to get even more damage over time. He's got, like... He's got so many status ailments now. Torrent, well, that's going to hurt Barkley a little bit. But AP boosting Jeff will make him be able to use Nurse on the next turn. And honestly, that didn't do nearly as much damage to Barkley as I expected, so we're probably fine. Here comes all of the chip damage. They barely survived. Unlucky. But that's fine. Alright. Nurse Barkley back up to health, and... Let me just spit here on this. There, that'll heal it. We'll Pustule Bomb it. Nope, that's even worse. We'll just spit then. Yeah, one of them will get the... I had unit target, of course. Of course I would miss. Oh, goodness me, that is bad. Well, I survived. Fortunately, so did he. Ooh, okay, so this must be the evolved form of Sands of Time, or the remastered form of Sands of Time. Cool, a new one to add to the collection. Alright, Barkley is in a really bad spot, though. I could nurse him, but I feel like that's gonna end poorly. Who can I switch out to? Gooby Tooby or Charbaka? I guess I switch out to Gooby Tooby, and we focus down to Charbaka for now. Okay. Could also, I do have the option of fusing, which would also work pretty well. But I think for now what I'll do is I'll life absorb Fort Winks, or Scubalrus, and then it'll start healing us. And then I'll battery Scubalrus as well. If I recall, he's fairly tanky, so it'll take a couple hits, but all this status ailment damage should add up. Now the glass shards are cleared away, so I won't be taking damage against that anymore. Man, he is getting lucky with these crits, I swear. Alright, Conducted will be nice. Or multi-target, rather. Clobber. Oh, goodbye, Gooby Tooby. Okay, that thing has a lot of damage. I guess that's where the damage from the fusion came from. We're not in a ideal position for a lot of strategy right now, so I think I might have to do the old one too, just to try and knock this out quicker, but I still think Scubalrus will die this, it will get taken out this turn, so I'm gonna do that, and then let's... I think I multi-strike here and try and take out Scubalrus with that. That does not do much damage, unfortunately. Even with good rolls. And now that has contact damage, which is very unideal. Alright. But at least we'll heal back some of the damage we take. And at least it didn't poison me, so there's that. Goodbye, Bark. Oh dear, Barkley, you're in a bit of a hurt. Oh. Oh no, Barkley! Barkley's just knocked out. Alright, I have to play smart here. I'm taunted, and I have concerns that its damage on me will add up pretty quickly. I think... First and foremost, I'm going to use a respool on Lemonade, because Lemonade can use Air Wall and should hopefully outspeed this guy. Alright. Deja Vu I'm glad it didn't use Deja Vu before, because that would have actually been really, really bad. Alright. I'm taunted for 2 more turns. I guarantee you if I try to catch this, I'm probably gonna fail, but I'm gonna go for it because I'm kind of waiting out the taunt at this point. I'll save that for when I actually have a better chance of catching it, and we'll see what I get away with the chrome tape. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm exposing my red health to this guy. This is a terrible idea. Oh boy. Having my melee defense lowered is not ideal. Please, please, please catch. Okay, good. Good, okay. This guy is scary, actually. When a Sands of Time gathers enough sand from the environment, it can reconstitute itself with a much more powerful body. The Fort Winks is a hulking figure, able to move its heavy sand body as if it was as light as air. A punch from a Fort Winks carries the weight of an entire sandstorm. You're telling me, bud. I have felt that. Pretty solid melee attack and pretty solid bulk. A bit slow, but Definitely getting the Conkeldurr vibes on him a little bit. Not that they look even closely related, but still. Clobber hits multiple times. Crumble destroys every wall, inflicting damage to each fighter with a wall proportional to the remainder. It's a good thing I caught him, because I would have tried and walled this with Lemonade earlier. Contact damage. Okay. My goodness, you are a threat. Big, meaty boy. Alright, big meaty boy. Made out of sand. Not a remote, not any meat to him whatsoever. But, okay. I think we go for the old 1-2 and try to take him out as quick as possible. I am very lucky, one, that I caught him, and two, that I didn't get punished with my red health when I exposed it like that. That was super risky. I got lucky by RNG, and that's about it. Alright, Vonnevan has learned Spit. Why would he learn Spit at this point in the game? No matter. We're playing him a melee attacker. But there we go. Alright. These guys are kind of guarding the campfire a little bit. Oh, the first second I'm like, oh, am I going into a fight? Nope, we're good. Okay. We're definitely resting up after that one. We took a lot of damage. Barkley finds a good digging spot. The two of you get absolutely covered in mud. Hooray! We've got 5 hearts with Barkley. Alright. Well, we don't really have a way to fast travel here, so I think I'm going to keep exploring the mines with him. And then we'll fast travel to the cafe, and we'll take on a new partner to try and learn a little bit more about them. I feel like the next person I'm going to partner up with is either going to be Felix or Viola. They're the two that I'm most interested in. Meredith seems cool, and I think I'll enjoy her story, but I'm just less interested in her compared to the other two. And Eugene is kind of just... he's Eugene. The scribble notes say this reptilian student of the arcane arts can reach its maximum potential if given a tome of magic to study. Huh. I like that they leave these little hints that tell you how to get, like, the secret evolutions. Like, I didn't get a hint for Ouroboros, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't, like, the mainline evolution for it normally. Where am I going? Pretty sure where I needed to go was over here, actually. Geronimo! Alright, let's see what's up here. Before I go in, let's think about strategy. I think this is still the leading party I want to do for this area. Looks like another monster that we have not encountered before. Alright, what have we got? Looks like a... Arf? It disappeared. Maybe we have to sneak up on it? Or does it just appear in the overworld now? Unfortunately, Barkley can't really give me instructions on what to do about that. It must show up somewhere else, or somewhere in here. Let's look around a little bit longer. Saved it. Alright, I guess we leave for now. Because it doesn't appear to be... That was unlucky. Not gonna lie, that was a bit of an anticlimax. But, alright. I guess... Here's what we'll do. We'll go find Captain Cody. And then I'll come back here and see if it respawns. I hope that wasn't my one chance to find that monster, because that would be pretty lame. I doubt they would do that. I sincerely hope they wouldn't do that. But I don't know exactly what to do next otherwise, so... It must show up somewhere in the overworld now. Maybe like unlocking a legendary dog or something. Alright, I see a button here. Let's press this and see if that unlocks our art chest. And it does. Cool. And it doesn't get unpressed because it's a green button. Spray. Okay. Not amazing, but hey, one more thing to add to the collection. Alright, now we never, like I said before, we never really truly explored the... I should probably check and see if there's anything fancy over there. Will you challenge the Rogue Fusion? Okay, it's only one. It's not a swarm, so... Jormungand and gelatin. Some jelly gold. Oh, we don't actually have a Jormungand yet, so I guess this actually does work out for us. I think I'll focus on taking out this Jormungand and catch the one that defuses after we knock out the other guy. Oop, I didn't mean to use that. Oh, goodness. This is why I need to never use Underdog. Oh, wow. I didn't think Lotad would be faster, honestly. But okay. I was pretty sure I was going to be heavily punished for using that. Alright, we're going to stack air walls for now, like usual. I'm not going to use Undertow again. Leech seems like a pretty solid option for getting some more HP. It only uses 1 AP as well, so I'll have enough for Boil on the next turn. So let's hit Jelly Gold with this, because that'll probably heal us a whole bunch. If both of these guys have Double Slice or Multi-Smack, we're in a bit of a problem. I can't stack walls reliably against this comp. Alright, what can I do? What I need to do is I need to take out Jormungand ASAP. Okay, let's think about this. Gooby Tooby. Multi-target plus Gooby Tooby should do a lot here. Okay. So yeah, if I use... I guess I'll use Double Smack on both of them. Or really, it's Jelly Gold that it matters. No, I'm gonna use Double Smack here, I think. And then we'll boil Jelly Gold to start getting more chip damage on it. I may have to fuse to take this on, honestly. Things look a little sketchy here. Wow. Unlucky. Yeah, I think I might have to fuse. This is feeling fairly sketchy. Now, do I want to fuse these two? I think I do. Their melee attacks are both pretty darn high. Alright, let's fuse. Jeff and Barkley's Hearts act as one. Cat Guitar. Cat Gator. I don't know. And now we still have multi-target, which means I should be able to... Honestly, maybe I do Boil. Boil consistently does a ton of damage. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, they had a bad time. We're hurting. We're hurting. But at least that defuses it now. Alright. I no longer have multi-target, but they're flinched. I think this turn we heal. Or maybe, you know what? I'll maximize the efficacy of my heal. We'll heal on the next turn. Let's see if I can get some burn damage on Gelatin. Or do I go for Battery? Because that might honestly crit and knock it out. I think I'm going to try that. Cool, alright. Take him out on this turn. Alright, that's fine. We're just going to be taking poison damage for the rest of the fight, but that's fine. Let's get a rewind. I'll need to stop by town and restock on those pretty soon. Probably do that before I go hunting for Captain Cody. Alright. What to do here? I don't want to knock it out by accident. So I think I'm going to unfuse. Alright, and now what I'll do is Superheated Fist, or do I want Boil? I think I want Boil. So I'll try and catch him. I don't think this is going to knock it out in one hit, but I do think it's going to do pretty substantial damage if our past track record is anything to go by. Conveniently, it chose to attack Barkley, which means I should be able to catch it. Oh my goodness. Man, Barkley Lotad does so much damage with Boil. Alright, here we go. Jormungand. Curiously, the Jormungand's wings aren't actually capable of making the huge serpent airborne. Instead, they help it slither along the ground at great speeds, each wing beat sending the beast hurtling forwards. That's kind of funny. Alright. So, very fast and kind of all-arounder for ranged and melee attack with minimal bulk. Pretty good monster, though. Alright, let's rename you. So I know very little about... I think this is Norse mythology. Jormungand, I think, is like the world snake or something. I'm forgetting. It is actually a snake in mythology, I believe. But with all that said, I'm going to try and spell this incorrectly. Because then I can... I know it's pronounced Einherjar. But I'm going to take the German one hair jar. There we go. Einherjar. Ein is one, hair is English, but and Yar mispronounced as jar. So we've got one hair jar. There we go. One hair jar has joined the team. I'm gonna see that name later and like have to do some pretty intense connecting the dots to even come close to figuring out what I'm thinking of there. But alright, another new monster added to the team. And once again, we are on the verge of death. Well, not really, but, you know, we're hurting. So let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Barkley, you and Barkley lazily roll back and forth. Broken tapes repaired. Alright, I'm going to explore the swamp a little bit more, but I'm not going to... If I find another fusion, I'm probably going to skip it. Because this entire episode has only been fusion fights, which in its own right are cool, but I'd like to make some progress. This is suspicious. Okay. He really wanted to fight, but I don't care. Alright, so there's clearly a button here. Maybe there's a different button somewhere. Or you know what? There must be a second button and I have to press it with this other crate. I think that button's pressed again. Let's get up here. I'm unfortunately probably going to have to deal with this thing, but... Oh, hey, I found the other button. Mask Rattle and Trapworm, neither of which I'm particularly interested in, so we're just going to go ahead and flee, and that should hopefully remove all the wild monsters in the area. Okay, it's right here. Oh, you can see it light up now. And there's a third one. How many buttons do I need to press to activate this darn thing? Where's another crate? I need another crate then, I guess. You look interesting. Oh wait, I've already fought you. You're the yeah. Hey, it's nice to hit our guest star. See our hit guest star once again. Oh, that's it. Okay. Here's a crate. Okay, cool. So I found the last one, like, right here-ish. I guess there's a fourth one somewhere. They all seem to be in this area, so let's hunt around here a little bit further. Are you... Meh. I guess wild monsters are just gonna push those away, so... You can just ever so slightly see the buttons, which is why I realized this one isn't being pressed. There we go. Cool. Now what do we get for all our efforts? Recycle. Remember, kids, recycle. I guess. I don't know. Oh! Whoa! Oh no. Did they always... Was that always a thing? Because that's the first time I've ever seen that. Still not interested in these guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and bail out. But, they boot. I wouldn't call it a jump scare, but it definitely could have been misconstrued as one, right? Alright, I'm not seeing anything new and exciting in this area anymore. Doesn't mean there isn't, I just am not running into it. Scout out a little bit further. I know there was one landkeeper that I didn't fight to the south, so I should probably engage in that at least once. We never fought you, really?
Hey!
Wannabe, get out of my way. I want to be Sybil's interviewee today. I definitely remember seeing her. It's funny that we never fought. But that's fine. We'll, make short work of her, I'm sure. Try and take out Gelatin in the first turn if we can. I don't think Icicle Dart is going to take it out, but it's a nice thought if it does. Oh, it did. Cool. With the accuracy down, we take no damage. Excellent. Alright, we'll Sonic Boom for the damage, and we'll Boil, and that should end this really quickly. Man, Lotad hits like a truck. I'm gonna assume Barkley just has a high base attack stat, and that's likely part of the reason. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow instead. I see that Spring Eel hiding behind the wall there. Alright, still not seeing anything new and exciting, so I'm gonna presume this area more or less conquered. Let's go fight that last Landkeeper just so that we have... I don't know if I would consider it completionist, but it effectively is. Hello there.
Wow.
The existence of an endless cosmos of worlds poses a unique challenge to landkeepers such as ourselves. Land derives its value from its scarcity, but in an infinite multiverse, there is no such thing. Everyone just gets a friendly gelatin, I guess. Alright, we'll do the same strategies before I start and smack, take out the gelatin, and then we work on snooping after that. Oh, the gelatin survived with like 1 HP. Unlucky. But it's fine. We'll just spit and knock them both out here, and Boyle will destroy Snoopin. And the Landkeeper behind it. Oof. Goodbye red health, I guess. Yeah, Lotad's a monster. However, New Wirral acts as a kind of cosmic trap. Nobody can leave, and thus land becomes precious. So although we landkeepers currently face challenges on this tiny island, over time it will become a paradise. A solid investment. Alright, so that's that. I think here's the plan. Let's fast travel to the Gramophone Cafe. Got a rumor for me? Mount Wirral is pretty tall, huh? I heard there was some kind of crazy lighthouse at the top. What do you think is up there? Alright. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with Viola, honestly. I'm curious about her story since she's I have no connection to her Shakespearean story, but I think her identity in this game is interesting.
Very well.
Very well, let us travel with haste. And then, before we go, let's just take a quick break and heal up. Oh no, I just gave up. I need to take Bombardier back and get Lotad back in the party. Hold on. Sorry, Viola. We do not want to give up that monster of ours. Alright, I kind of want to keep Charbaka around to unlock the Marducia and try out that strategy I thought of. So let's go to tape storage really quick. And I guess party, let's put Charbaka in storage briefly so that we can, we'll give her one hair jar. Alright, Barkley, you hold on to one hair jar for now. Feel free to add to the hair jar. Every time I groom our cats, they get to add to the hair jar. Alright.
Very well.
Alright, Viola, what do you carry as your partner monster? I forget. Oh, Puddle Stomp. Puddle Stomp was so bad. Like, I never found a good way to use it, and every time I had it out, it didn't pay off. Alright, so let's put Puddle Stomp away. But I can't because you're currently equipped. So, party, we'll give you Lotad, tape storage, Puddle Stomp goes to storage, and let's grab our poison. Oh, we already have a Marducia. I guess I don't really need to level up Charbaka then, because I'm pretty sure I have all of its evolutions. So I guess let's take another one that looks like it would probably evolve, and we'll play with Marducia later. Who looks like you still have an evolution to achieve that we haven't found? Pogo Johnson looks like he would probably evolve into something. My butt's getting a little sore from sitting for so long. Mascatoy we already proved evolves. I haven't encountered it, so. Giggly wire. Oh gosh. I probably shouldn't. I know I already avoided explaining it in the previous episode. I just forgot I named him that. All right. I think. I have no glitter type. Are there any monsters that are base glitter type? If they put a spot for it, they probably. All right. I think what we'll do is let's take Pogo Johnson. We're obviously not going to use him because he's a remnant of Eugene's past, but we can at least have him in the party to level up. And in the meantime, I think we're good to go. All right. So now let's restock on supplies real quick. We need another respool. We need all of the rewinds. We need anything else? I'll stock up on 7 more of these.
Au revoir.
All right, let's go. So I didn't actually heal, so let's also take care of that. Viola tells you of tales of her childhood adventures, specifically. All right, cool. Now let's go to the map, and we will fast travel here. I won't really be able to get back up the cliff from the ship. And now we just have to travel north to the cliff side. And now I might be able to get up on that ledge if I gimmick it a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. So there should be a captain up here, but this entire area is somewhere to explore on its own as it is. So let's see, a button unlocks that. I think that's Captain Cody up there if I had to guess. It's a Frostlass. Let's do it. Yes. Ice Peck and Spooky on it. 2 whole new monsters. Excellent. Alright, so Lemonade we're both bad matchups here, so I should probably switch up my starting roster. But I'll keep these guys out for now, and the reason for that is if I'm going to switch them out anyway, I may as well hold on to them for now. Let them take what damage they can, and then go from there. I guess we leech Ice Peck so we can get some chip damage going. Oh right, accuracy down, one of the most annoying debuffs in the game. And we flinched. Okay. That's fine. That's honestly fine. We'll just try and deal damage where possible. Oh, okay, we knocked Ice Peck out real quick. But that's fine. It'll probably show up in another wild battle, so that's fine. Spooky Ono strikes me as a pretty tanky monster, honestly. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and record with Jeff. So we'll do a chrome tape for now. And then we'll boil this, because even if it gets the defensive boost, it should do a lot of damage in theory. Before it gets its defense boosted, you know? Alright. Not amazing, but for Spooky Ono, who seems to be more of a tank than I would have given it credit for, this is gonna hurt. Owie. Ooh, that knocked our chances down pretty bad. Alright, let's use dodge. And we'll use leech here to, because this hits through defense. Mostly fine, I'd say. Just let the damage add up. I think what I do here is... I guess I'll try and have Barkley catch on this one because I don't want to lose all of Jeff's red health. We'll do Hurricane, that should bring it pretty low. And then Barkley will go ahead and use another counter tape. Alright, oh, already forgot that we're not Barkley anymore. Oops. Alright. Catch chance is reasonable, and if Hurricane is successful in landing, which it is not, but we still got it. Okay. Cool. Legends say that the spooky Ona appears to foolish souls attempting to reach the peak of Mount Wirral. Sightings describe a womanly apparition who encourages climbers to approach her before enveloping them with a deadly cold blanket of mist. I'm pretty sure that's how Yuki Onas work as well. They offer lodgings to people who are... Okay, so she's not super bulky, she just has a lot of HP. Fair enough. In Japanese folklore, I believe the way Yuki Onas work is they offer, like, housing and comfort to someone who's, like, traveling on their mountains. For example, Mount Fuji. I think that's kind of their main mountain. It's always snowing on Mount Fuji, after all. Yeah, so they kind of, like, they trick people into trusting them, and then they just kind of freeze them to death. I'm sure the reality of it is people went traveling in a dangerous environment and then did not survive that encounter. Hooray! More chances to miss. Well, Bleach should knock it out either way, so we're fine. And it gives us a little HP back. Pardon me. Return fire. Chance to be used automatically when hit with a ranged attack. Okay. So it's another revenge strike type move. Alright. So we've made it pretty clear that we do not want these two as our leads right now, because they are in a bad position against that sort of setup. Alright, there's another spooky Ona. I'm going to avoid her for now. We do need to find... We'll need to catch the ice pack later. But for now, what I'm going to look for is any sort of campfire. I shall not let the sudden winter bring me discomfort. Oh, hey, there's an ice pack. And a landkeeper. What's a dandelion doing up here? This seems like a bad place for a dandelion. Alright. Ice pack seems pretty not tanky, so we'll focus on taking this guy out first. Take him out first, we did. Okay. I really don't expect this to survive very well, so we're just gonna go straight for the record. If the last battle is anything to go on, it already has a pretty low, high base chance of catching even at full HP too, which is nice. Yeah, this should knock it down quite a peg. Oof, yeah. That should bump us up to 100% catch chance, plus the conductive damage. Like, I think we're getting an ice pack. Ice packs have icicle beaks that can be used to fend off attackers. In warmer climates, these beaks are known to melt away entirely, which is why the ice pack is found almost exclusively in the cold heights of Mount Wirral. Very fast, wow. Very fast and pretty solid melee attack. I wonder if it remasters. It looks like it does. Let's see, what am I gonna... Oops, bump the mic. What are we gonna name you? I was gonna say Johnny No Shoes, but Sharon No Shoes. Okay, no. Okay, Share No Shoes. There we go. Share No Shoe. Works for me. Okay. So there's a landkeeper over there that will work. What? I know, I'm pretty sure this is the guy who just, like, gets attracted by the lamp, but I always assumed he was, on the ledge here. He's just floating in space. That's pretty funny. And vaguely ominous.
Huh?
What a, interesting character, let us say. Anyway, back to where we left off. Take this guy. We're holding a fire sale for a limited time only. It's 100% off your health bar. Ha! Look at you, Oh, hey, Sparktan. Oh, and Pyrochameleon. Or Pyromeleon. 2 new monsters. Can't catch Pyromeleon, obviously. Okay, we can't record it all, because it's a trainer battle. That makes sense, but it's a little disappointing. But not the tight matchups that I expected to see here, given the nature of stuff, but works for me. Let's see, I think we try and take out Sparktan first, because it's more resistant to our base elements. Guzzle Fuel, I think, steals AP, but I didn't have any AP to steal, so joke's on him. Cool, and now we can just take this guy out. This one's definitely a lot tankier, which is fair. I'm not convinced I'll be able to knock him out on this turn unless I have something more damaging, but I don't. That's fine, though. Your technique bores me. Do you have another one? You do. Whoa! Artillerex. I'm guessing that's the evolved form of Velocirifle. And with all that said, I'm pretty happy I tried to name him Mecha Greymon. Not that it looks remotely like Mecha Greymon, but it I think it would have been appropriate. It's fine. We're just gonna do damage. That's all we can really do here. Tanky guy, isn't he? Alright, I think we got this pretty solid in the bag. There we go. Ouch, thank you for your custom. Custom what? Alright. I haven't seen anything indicative of a campfire just yet, but hopefully we'll come across one soon. See if I can, yeah, I can avoid trainer battles for now. Oh hey, we can finally get this thing. Metal Energy Wave. Energy Wave has been pretty solid from what I've seen. It's basically Sonic Boom, a 60 base power attack that hits all enemies, but this one adapts to the element of whatever's using it. So, all right, that must be Captain Cody. He looks super fancy. But before we take him on, I really would like to find a campfire, ideally. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Now, how does one acquire that campfire? Maybe I can... Nope. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit lower, so I can probably hit this up. There we go. Not sure if that was intended, but we're taking it as such. Okay, I kind of need to know what that puff cloud is. Is it a ghost? Is it something else entirely? Let's find out. What are you, little friend? Oh, it was a Sparktan. Okay. Oh, I just realized it's Spark and Spartan, and that's why he has kind of the Greek-esque armor. That's pretty cute. Alright. I guess we take out Spooky Owner first, because she's far more tanky. I'll let Bonabin save up some AP. Getting ready to deal damage, which is a little spooky. Unit target's going to be really annoying because it's going to drop my accuracy. I'm probably going to miss on the next attack. I'm never lucky. Yeah, I refuse to believe that unit target does not drop your accuracy. There is, like, it feels like whenever unit target is applied, you just can't hit anything ever. Well, if Sukiona uses any ice-type moves on us, that'll help reverse it a little bit, but effectively it's rendered Jeff useless at this point, unfortunately. Huh. Hey, I actually landed a hit. I'm surprised. Okay, so that takes care of her. And now we can switch gears to Spartan. I feel like he wasn't very tanky at all. So I think I'm gonna go for the bite there, and then we'll use a chrome tape with Viola.
Recording.
Yeah, okay, our base chance of catch is pretty darn high, so I think we're fine. That'll probably bump us up to like 80. Nope, 100, 500. Okay, cool. 75% chance, still pretty solid, And there we go.
Success.
Success indeed. We've got a Sparkton. Spartans are living thunderclouds. Their arms are formed of concentrated electrical energy and can be extended at will. They prefer to live at higher altitudes where they can quietly amass more cloud matter. We're at 72% of the entire deck's caught now. That's pretty crazy. So, these guys have speed and very little else. Not that impressive. Alright. This is Athens. Nah, we'll just do this. This is Athens. Alright, this is Athens is now in storage, and we just knock it out now. Bonavent should be able to take it out with the old one too. Alright, there we go. Delegate transfers the user's status effects onto its ally. That would be pretty solid for transferring multi-target to Gooby Tooby, who I find would benefit the most from it, especially if we're dealing with like conductive damage. But here's our campfire. Let's heal up. It has become apparent to me as of late that many elements of life in this town are foreign to me. The good people of Harbor Town speak in ways I find peculiar, and lamplights illuminate themselves with no lamplighter. There is much I do not understand. I guess this is like the future from your perspective. Yes, and these cassette players you used to take the form of spirits and beasts, and melding your spirits together with your allies, that is normal for you? No, that's still weird. That's just a new world thing. I see. So there are aspects of this land familiar to you, but some that even you find strange. It is true, I am indeed a long way from Messaline, both in time and place. If this realm has delights unfamiliar to me, I ask this of you. Perhaps you may share some of these with me in time. I wish to experience these new things before I return to my home country. Before you return home?
No.
Is it not your quest to find a passage off of this island? I can see it in your eyes. Your heart is not so easily hidden from me, friend. Do not worry, I shall aid you however I can. You shall always have me as an ally and a friend.
Very well.
Very well, let us dally no longer. You can now use fusion power when fused with Viola. Fusions you form will have 10% added strength. Alrighty. Well, in this episode we sure did catch a whole lot of new monsters. I think I'm going to end it here just because I need to get up and stretch my legs. My bum is getting a little bit sore from sitting for too long. But with all that said, Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching if you're awake and it's helping you fall asleep. And if you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I will see you in the next one where we'll take on Captain Cody and explore the summit a bit more. Bye!